your staff in whatever industry you're in based on their love and their personality. In our industry, it's not so hard to train somebody to do a job, but you can't train someone to be a really beautiful person or something like that.
Yeah, no.
So, like, we've been open now 3 years, and out of our 18 staff, I think a good 10 or 12 of them have been there since the beginning.
Yeah, they have.
In our industry, which is pretty uncommon. And who you were talking about just then was Rebecca, who's our head chef. She does 2 days on the floor, and everyone there has an investment. I've set it up in such a way that Revolver isn't my cafe. I'm the lucky guy who runs it for the neighbourhood, and my staff all have an emotional attachment and involvement to the cafe.
Yeah.
And if you can create that with your staff, and if it comes from a place of real love from the owner, it's a match made in heaven.
Well, this is what we were talking about earlier. Collectively, we were talking about that passion, and sometimes, you know, if it's just based on the owner and the owner loses their passion, disaster, right? I mean, absolute disaster, because there's nobody left with that passion, and we've seen that happen. We've also seen over-expansion, like really quick expansion. We were talking about a case in point earlier, where you're just about to open your second, aren't you? You're just about to open your second. Yeah, you're about to open your second. But I think what you've done is you've created a really solid base to do that. You know, when we see people who have maybe a solid base and then expand very, very quickly, as Stephen was saying earlier, the dollar signs flash in their eyes, and they're not coming from a place of love anymore.